Welcome to this course Basic Manufacturing Process Unit 2 and Lecture 44 Casting Pattern and Allowance. Agenda for today present in this video: molding sand, composition, property of molding sand, porosity, permeability, plasticity, adhesiveness, and cohesiveness, green strength, dry strength, hot strength, refractiveness, hollow, hollowability, compatibility. These are property of the molding sand. Molding sand. Composition of the molding sand. The main ingredient of any molding sand, it contains silica and sand. SiO2 80.8%, aluminum Al2O3 aluminum oxide 14.9%, iron oxide Fe2O3 1.3%, combined water 2.5%, other intercontent 1.5%. Besides, some other materials are also added. These to enhance the specific properties of molding sand. Property of the molding sand: porosity and permeability. In this is the properties of the molding sand. Sand are permitted to steam of other gases. Permitted to other gases passes through the sand mold. When hot molten metal poured into the sand mold, it involves the great amount of the gases, while the coming coming in content was without the moisture. This is sand which is the mold is made must be sufficiently porous and permeability. The porosity of the sand on the grain grain size and grain shape and moisture of clay contents of the molding sand. In the extent of remaining of sand directly affected by the porosity of the mold. Sand is too fine, the porosity of will be fine. Uh, the property of the molding sand is contain plasticity. It is the property sand which is the follow the property of the molding box. The accuracy of the permanent shape under the remaining pressure and retain the shape when the pressure is removed. The sand must have the sufficient plasticity to produce the good molding. The plasticity increase the adding the water and clay of sand adhesiveness. It is the property of the property in which the adders of clay of the molding box good sand must have the sufficient adhesiveness so that heavy sand and mass for the sufficient held in the molding box without any dangers of its the filling out of the box are removed. The property of molding sand, types of molding sand, silica sand. Silica sand is when the sand is a major option of the molding 96%. It is essential silica grains the restaurant of the oxides such as the aluminum, sodium, Na2O3, K2O, the magnesium oxide MgO plus CaCO to Mg2Co. The impurity should be the impurity should be in the 0.2 about 2% effective for the point of the silica sand. The main source of the river which is used without washing. The identified fusion point of sand should be about 14.50%, 14 1450 degrees Celsius. Cast iron about the 1550 degrees Celsius. Steel. The river is a small sieve of grain is mixture. Property of molding sand. Continue. The zirconia sand. It is basically the zirconium silica Z ZrSiO4 ZrSiO4. The typically composition of the ZrO2 66.25% and SiO2 silica oxide is 13.94% and Al2O3 1.92% and Fe2O3 0.74%. Trace to oxide. It is very expensive in India. It is available in the coalition each of the Kerala. It has the fusion point of the to 2400 degrees Celsius, also low coefficient and thermal expansion. It requires a very small amount of binder, about the 3% chromide sand for the process of the the typical composition is the CrO2O3 44%. The fusion point is about 18 18% and also require for very small amount of binders, about the 3%. The, pro, the property of the moldings and continues the zirconium and the, it is also for manufacturer heavy steel casting. Heavy steel casting require for better surface finish. It is the best suitable for austenite magnetic steel casting. The oleogen sand the contains the material Mg2 Mg2SiO4 and Fe2SiO4 Fe2SiO4. It is very white and sand that can some mixer can use for the range of steel comparative properties relevant of molding energy various ways on the stem molding making of the without the use of the core. The mold with the use of core. Usually the two types of mold and dry sand core method and cover or core methods. Thank you so much. In this video, I presented the property of the molding sand and some of compositions of molding sand.